Okay, trial number 3. I guess technically number 4 because this is the fourth time I clicked the start stream. So every time I make a new scene, my mic just cuts out for some reason. And the microphone worked completely fine on my screen, but it stops working in terms of Streamlabs, which is really weird and really annoying because it means that anytime I want to change something, I essentially need to restart the stream. But on that note, we have finished the first. Can you not see my mouse? Interesting. It does not show my mouse when I do it this way. Can I fix that? It says it's supposed to. Oh, there it is. There we go. Now let's try to fit this. And things are going to be a little wonky for a while, but hopefully we get somewhere over time. Uh, I said this in the previous version, but we're going to be testing the dialogue system today, and that's going to involve moving back and forth between writer and our actual version. The first thing I'm going to need to do is I haven't set up the project settings, maps and modes. I have not finished setting up the game mode for our version yet. And I'm just gonna shovel that over there. Wait, I can just... No, that's not what I wanted. Transform stretch to screen. Which isn't so bad because, no, it does look a little weird on my side. If we get a viewer, someone will say something if it looks weird. So, I don't need any of this. I just need the class defaults. Oh, is it not allowing me to change tabs either? Interesting. Oh, it's capturing the wrong window. That's why. Maybe. Hmm. Okay, so if I drastically change it... But why is it showing that? That window's not even up anymore. I already closed that window. And Unreal's not frozen, so what is the issue here? Okay, I think we're just gonna go back to a display capture because that was working a lot better. And then we'll just get rid of this. And since I didn't change the mic is still working. And now now you guys can see where I'm working at the moment. Put that there, move this, pull this a little bit closer to me so that I can see the player controller. Needs to be that. The player state's fine. The HUD I haven't made yet. This part is then the spectator class. There's no need for that. The player controller. Wait, set that back. Okay, so that is the player should be correct. So this is this, which is deriving from this, which, yeah, that's mine. And then we also need to check I'm going to check this and make sure that this is correct. Yeah, that's going to the right file. And we need to go and remove this object. Have I made a... I might not have made a blueprint class for the NPC tester yet. Create a blueprint class. And we're just going to throw this into this file. Make sure it actually got where I wanted it to go. Okay, so it needs multiple things. It needs a skeletal mesh asset. Which give it one. Its skeletal mesh is already in the right spot. And we can go for we can give it a standard animation asset. And this should automatically fix itself. And I haven't put any animations on myself, so that's how I know that I'm using the right one. Oh. Yeah, I'm dumb. I forgot to set, I forgot to set all of his instance data. Which requires that I go into a dialog component
Disconnected. Connected.
I forgot you were even on. We're gonna turn you off.
Power off.
Is it not properly charging? I don't think it was. Alright. So he needs a player name and I need a row name. And my row stuff is listed in here. We have a, we can just call, say the test row. I don't have jump, so I actually have to get on the ramp. F8, 4, 8. Check the output log. Dialog row test not found in table. Oh. My bad. Okay, so we're gonna go in here and make sure that this is set properly. If you want a good look at a junior developer, this is pretty much what we look like. Let me try one more time. Player log, display, interacted with BP NPC test, use C UAD. Send the player log. Oh, go over here really quick. Check out, I gotta open everything up. You guys want to know what the code for the game looks like? This is what it looks like. I try to organize it to the best of my abilities. Also, while I'm working on it, I can't see the chat, so I need to go in here. It gave me the interacted, which means we passed into here. So we passed in. We passed into here. Oh, I bet I know what I forgot to do. I gotta get everything down to keyboard shortcuts, otherwise this is gonna take a while. If we go into player test, I probably forgot to set the widget. So I needed to see the components, and we can just stay in viewport. There's nothing to see on the blueprint side. and I am. Hold on a minute. What did I call it? Let's see. Am I in the wrong asset? I might be in the wrong asset. I might have to set this in the enemy instead. Where did I place the enemy? Why is the enemy should be after editor preferences? Although I don't need a message log right now. Because the interact method controls the spawning of the widget. And I forgot what I called it. Alright, if I go back into... if I go into widgets, I've got the WBP dialog. And we're in the interact. I just saw it not 5 minutes ago. It was more like it was like 20 seconds ago. Oh, I went to the wrong thing. So I'm looking for widget blueprint underscore, and I only have one with that name. If I compile that, oh no. That's a lot of things. Alright, so the player log display interacted, so we did that correctly. There was a log slate. What is it? Log on the player level? Ah, here's the stuff. Player can interact with the NPC, interacted but did not properly display. So dialogue is saying that it didn't find test deal 1. Why is it looking for that row? Did I pass the wrong one? No. hidden. Oh, yeah. If you guys want to look at what I'm looking at the moment, I'll have to move this out of the way. Because I'm currently reading these error, not error log, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Trying to see if any of my error checks were caught. We hit these. The player log, we interacted. Okay, so that's the dialogue component. This is the player test. And we triggered this. Double check and make sure that your dialog component is set up correctly. And I'm just gonna move this back, and we're gonna go over here. Yeah, that. Alright, let's give this a shot. Dialog lookup requested row test DL1, which is not in the data table. Wait, hold on. Make this a proper fix. test DL1 was not found in the DT underscore dialog table. And the problem with that it's right here. Unless the row name and the dialog ID are actually mixed up. Well, let's find out. Let's go to the programming stuff. And let's find the dialog component. So let me see the struct. So that's the dialog text, that's the dialog ID. Alright. Okay, so row name is row dialog ID. Did I remember to... I forgot to stop it. I have an idea what the problem is, but how am I gonna fix this? Okay, so I instantiate this. This is row name. And this is for the dialog components header. Oh. It's for the widget, which I don't need open. It's also for the widget. That's the project files. That's the character temp files. That's the player character. That's the NPC, which isn't doing anything. There it is. So a myriad of things are going wrong. One, the widget isn't coming up. But I think the main issue is that the dialogue ID. Yeah. Okay, so something is wrong with this. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Oh, I've got an idea. What if I set this to that? Well, I still get the same error. Oops. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And we'll just definitely out of here. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I need to scroll all the way to the bottom so that I can get updates on the errors. Okay, so we were able to interact. Test DL end not found. Okay, so what if I set this back? I'll have to fix all this stuff later, but for now, this is a rush job to fix this system. And alright. Alright, so I'm not running into any more errors about the dialogue not being found. Now I am running into errors about the dialogue widget is not displaying. So the widget is here. Does the NPC have a copy of it? The NPC does have a copy of it for the dialogue widget. So the dialogue widget should know should know what to display. Let's make sure that there's actually something there first. Okay, yeah, there is something there. And check the graph. Okay, so it has to be an error on the programming side. So let's go back and see if we can find something. Wait, hold on. Do I need... Let's log this. Log. We'll make it a warning. And the next week is the text active dialogue for setting active dialogue widget. Alright, let's do a quick compile. And let's see if we actually trigger that. Alright. So that build looks successful, so let's move back over here. Make sure we're at the bottom so it updates. And we float on over here. Okay. So we're triggering the player log, but we're not triggering the interact method from the look of it. Alright. Oh no, I didn't mean to open that. Okay. So we're not making it here. So let's set up a log right here. Actually, let's make sure we're properly entering this method at all. Entering interact, yeah, entering the interact method. I'm not using that. Make sure we use the proper log. And then we're just gonna build that. Oh, I just noticed, but my webcam doesn't display here. There we are. Now you guys can see my horribly ugly face. Not as bad. I did just get out of the shower before this. Alright. Okay, so we are getting in. Let's go into the dialogue component. Alright. Alright, there's gotta be something I did wrong. Oh, I've got an idea of what we can check. Let's go back here. So, where do I set this? We have a U property that is the U user widget. This one's gonna require a lot of back and forth, so you guys are just gonna have to believe that I'm actually looking at what I'm looking at. Blueprint. Oh, wait. Can't I set it to, like, blueprint read only? And then I gotta build it again, so while I'm waiting, I can switch you guys back over here. If it's readable, we Okay. Let me fix that. Actually, wait a minute. It is private. Alright, well, let's go for visible anywhere. It's not allowing me to make blueprint read only because it's saying that it needs to be private, but it's already private, so I don't know why. Please. Please work. Please. If I can see it, I might be able to figure out why it's not working. Close this. Go into the NPC test. Alright. So it's visible, but I can't touch it. So the question is, can I see it from here? Yes. F8. Go into the dialogue component. Interesting. So I can't see it anymore. Is it possible that I set it somewhere and don't remember it? Because if I... The only reason it shouldn't go in there is... Make sure you guys are seeing the right one. Yeah. Let's create a log. Entering active dialogue. Widget. Check. And this check to see if the active dialogue widget is currently working. If that's true, then it doesn't need to bother creating it. Because my worry is that the value is currently null. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I know what the problem is. I think. Alright, let's see if I remember how to properly check for this. Let's create a log right here. This is using the dialog. Uh, give this error priority. And active dialog widget colon, it's like %s, I believe. Cannot print user widget pointer that implies the specifier %p with format specifier %s. Okay. So alright. What are we on? Engine dev? This might be the absolute worst showcase of my skills at the moment, but this is how I debug my problems. I try to find the exact issue that I'm facing, because the more specific we get with the issue, the more likely I can just say that it works. Yeah, that is what I thought the problem was. Okay. I have an idea. Let's check for the other thing. Wait, I mean, how did it not count that as an error? Why was that an error? I forgot to put the semicolon to end that line, which means that I should have gotten an error for trying to put multiple features into the same line. Okay. Can I check for its creation status? No. Alright, so okay, this is interesting. This scene is supposed to oh, yeah. There we go. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but that might be right. What? Let's try this. Engine dev. Make sure that we're on the right scene so that you guys can actually see what's going on. Drink some water. Okay. So it's properly stored. Wait. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait, no. Leave that alone. Leave that there. Even if it's just the memory location, that's fine. Alright, so are you guys still, yeah, you guys are still looking at that. So we made it into the if check, which is good because that means that we can set the active dialogue widget. Alright, something went wrong. Okay, so we made it here. So the next thing it should do is create the dialogue widget, which is properly set. Make sure that it's still set over here. Okay. Okay, so I can see the end dialogue option. But I also can't see the active dialogue widget, which is currently set to visible anywhere. I can see the private end dialogue, but I can't see the active dialogue widget. I wonder if I set this to visible anywhere. We'll save this, stop this, build this. And make sure you guys can actually see. Edit visibility / visibility specifier. Okay. So what if I set it to that? Double check. What are you guys looking at? Alright. I gotta figure out how to add music to the stream because it is weird working in complete silence. Alright, that part is right. Let's get out, check the dialogue component. Okay, so we know that this is set though, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Let's check the widget really quick. Does it? It doesn't have a border. Okay. Uh, all right. Ah. Okay. That explains way too much. Now why is it not centered? For the widget, it's clearly in the center, so why is it throwing the widget? Uh, okay. Let's answer some questions. Now it's in the right spot. Okay, so we know that the widget is displaying, but the text is not showing up. Actually, run it again. Run it one more time. Yeah, okay. Multiple errors are happening. Okay. Okay, I have a theory. Okay, so this part is working. This part is not. I need to know why. What is this variable? All right. My theory is that set speaker name and set dialogue row are not working as intended. Okay, you guys didn't see that test just now, so I'm going to start removing some of these that I know that are working. I'm actually going to keep that one. Sometimes I can't find things on the keyboard. Alright. This should hopefully make sure that all of our information is at its actual values. Because if it's not, that could hinder its visibility. And we failed. Dialog comp CPP 92. Non-portable use of class F text. Alright, I'll find another way to fix that. For now, let's run this. At least make sure that we can get the name first. If we can get the name, then we can grab the text next. Okay, so yeah, the name is valid. So it is getting the name properly. Let's see if I can't somehow fix this. Maybe if I just try some random stuff. Well, I can probably assume. No, I can't assume that. I can't assume that it's correct. While it's probably safe to assume that the data is correct, there's always a good chance that it's not grabbing it correctly. So my thought is that the error is probably happening here and here. That was interesting. All right. So let's see. Oh, okay. I think I know what I've done wrong. I hope I'm right, because if I'm wrong, I have no idea how to fix this. Whoa! We did it! It still doesn't quite. It's still failing something else, but. Oh, this feels good. This feels good. This feels good. We're so close. The end dialogue section is the only part that's not working now. Uh, oh, that feels good. Took me a while. Who would have thought that the error of all things was in Blueprint? Alright. So. The problem now is that end dialogue isn't being properly updated. The question is why? That's why. And nobody saw that because, yeah. So, this end dialogue was actually set to false. So now it works. It works. A very simple dialogue system. And we finally have it working. Oh, that was fun. What is Streamlabs complaining about? Streamlabs is trying to tell me that my mic doesn't have any volume. Or that it's doesn't have any signal. So I have to wonder how much you guys can actually hear. I hope you guys can hear this. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, that was so much fun to just. Ugh. Knowing that I can now create dialogue in my game. Even if I only have this testing environment set up right now. And most of the testing environment is from the starter kit, but it would have taken a lot longer for me without the starter kit. Oh, 1 hour and 30 minutes, and not including the like extra half hour it took me to actually get the stream to start running. All right. I do believe that's everything we can work on at the moment because I don't want to start I don't want to start building new stuff right now. But I am happy that we were able to get the stream started. I'm gonna probably I'm probably going to start focusing on trying to get the combat system working. And once I have that set up, I might start moving into the design stuff to try and get things like animations and maybe I get some meshes for the characters. I don't know when I should start working on that. I should probably do it soon though. Oh, that was so much fun. I was hoping at least half of it would work from jump, but it didn't, and it was all broken right from the get. And just knowing that a couple hours later it's working. Ugh. Now, granted, with the way that it is now, you can't exactly make decisions. I still don't even know if I'm actually going to even do that in my game. I don't. Well, I guess I still would need it for things like shop interactivity so that, you don't immediately do something if you didn't intend to do it. I'd probably still need to have like yes or no features. So I should probably still incorporate the decision making components. So the next thing is, yeah, I think the next thing to try and do is to just get combat working. Actually, don't even worry about getting it working. We just need to start building it. I need some tutorial to help me out with this because I have realized that making RPGs, especially the combat system, while you get to reuse the combat system every time you need to call it, it's still one of those things you have to make, and I don't know what to do about that. Oh, right, right. I switched to a display capture. So, this scene and this scene are now the same scene. Okay. Uh, I'll hold the stream for just a bit. Unreal Engine, turn-based RPG combat. Uh, Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'll have to. I'll probably end up having to look around a lot more. I'm kind of sad that it just ended like that. Because it looked like we were getting somewhere to start with. But I might actually just have to build the entire thing myself. But I'll look around a little bit more. I'll make a video. I'll be making a video probably tomorrow that will likely get uploaded on Friday, I think. I will not guarantee that. But a devlog video will be up sometime before Sunday. I know that much. And it'll mostly just go over the same thing that we did in this live stream. And it'll be a little more feasible because that devlog should be like 10 minutes long, where this live stream was over an hour long. Almost 2 hours long now. So it has been a very fun time. I am so happy to have this thing working. I am going to go ahead and close this now. And I'll go ahead and close Writer. Just as if anybody stays to this part, I do actually prefer Writer over Visual Studio for Unreal Engine specific development. But I would say stick with Visual Studio if you're just working in C++. And if you're not working in C++, use whatever IDE that you want. That could be a discussion for another day. Is like what IDE is great for different scenarios, because I'm still actively learning that. You can see that I have 3 of them right on the bottom of my screen. The red and yellow one is Writer. Then we have PyCharm for doing Python stuff, and then I have WebStorm that helped me create my website, which I might do on stream someday, but it does have some personal information on it, so I don't think I will. But I might show off some of the cool stuff that I did. Actually, I don't think it has. Yeah, it doesn't have like my location or anything, so it should be safe to show on stream. And it doesn't have access to my resume, which is one of the reasons why I don't want to upload my resume. For all the people who keep trying to send me to... I keep getting these job offers where they want me to link them to a website to go download my resume or link them to my Google Drive. I'm never going to do that. That just feels like one of those operational security concerns where you now have access to my Google Drive and I don't want you in there. The only people I let into my personal areas like that, like my Google Drive, get access off of my personal drives, they are people I have met face to face, or I've had very long discussions with what they plan to do with it. Because the last thing I need is you finding my public Google Drive and finding some way to gain access to everything, and then just either deleting everything or denying me access to it. Because there's a lot of stuff in my Google Drive that I currently can't get back. Alright, yeah, I think we're going to stop here. I've got nothing else to talk about. I realize that nobody's here, but it's still been a really good time. I'm going to try to do these streams every Wednesday. I work on my game every Tuesday and Thursday, so devlog should be able to come out regularly. I do have a Tumblr account where I upload a little more frequently, although I've missed about 2 weeks now. I'm going to probably start uploading as soon as this stream goes off. I might actually get some sleep first and sleep on it. Yeah, I think so. Because I've got plenty of stuff besides game development that I've got to do tomorrow. But I want to keep working on this while it's still fresh. So I'm definitely going to do some development tomorrow. Uh, and then I will also upload video. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be busy for me. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I need to start getting ready to get some sleep. And that means I gotta go get some tea. I got tea in the kitchen somewhere. Been fun. Have a good day. Because it's 4:30 in the morning. If you're watching this, you're either a freaking farmer or you're a person who has as good of a nightlife as I do. So, if you're like me, sleep well. If you're a normal person, have a good day. If you're a farmer, have fun with your work.